Ну что, мужчины, вперед на баррикады. Продолжаем нашу экзекуцию в этой игре. Так.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Места убийств. Да, мы уже смотрели. Вы на него.
It's bad luck to be.
Полезли наверх. Все.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Я не хочу туда идти. Придется. Да камон.
I had a new location for the story.
Где-то источник отголосок, но...
I should work this out on a plot board.
О,
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead.
а вот и тишина. Надо еще добавить это поебень. Так. Сломанный мост.
The scene changed with the story.
А вот он как работает. Голова.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Ага, вот он так работает. Вот да, делать что-нибудь.
It was locked from the other side.
Other side. Так, а если мы...
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
Килонос.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Ага, окей.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
Может быть, она открыта сейчас.
It could not be opened on the side.
Значит, что-то с вагоном. Вагон открыт.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Ох, чует моя срака, что сейчас что-то будет. Даже не успел обосраться. Все нормально.
None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Да, как, да, ебать конем. Срезочку откроем. Ну, мало ли, пусть будет. Ну, для чего это? Игра сохранена. Ох, сейчас что-то будет. Ох, быть бою, бою быть.
Алан Вэйк. Алан Вэйк.
Быстрее, блядь! А, заебись, подъемка. ХПшечка. О, хорошо.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
А тут у нас что? Люблю. Ай, нравится. Да, минус свет будет. Так, давайте-ка еще поиграем. Стена. окном. Окей. Инициация. Так, еще одна головоломка. Оттуда я пришел сюда. Что-то поменялось. Перелезть, блядь. Как я это сделал, я хуй знает на самом деле, блядь. Пошел нахуй. Не хочу. Шутковатенько, когда они шепчут.
Алан Вэйк.
Предпочитаю видимо.
The echoing hall had a story.
Сейф-рум какой-нибудь подвинете, да? Нет.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
Надо... Нахуй! На алтарь, походу. Попробуем другое.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Кстати, не открылся. Все везде одно и то же. Помолимся. Так. Может, еще? Так, еще есть сцена одна. FBI. Ну, что за ритуал? Давай-ка поменяем. Ой, блядь. Что на плане же это иди в жопу.
Wake.
Ой.
Wake.
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it.
Wake.
Где? Блять, Альбус Дамблдор, нахуй. Что с этим дальше делать?
Alan Wake. The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Че я тут наколдую?
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Ну, а что произошло?
Alan Wake.
Shit!
О! Ты чё, блядь? Сильно, блядь. А, откуда? Ёперный театр. Что ж. В очередь, сукины дети, в очередь.
Alan Wake.
Phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Слова силы? На нихуя. Допустим. Из ракетницы? Наебись. Ну все такое вкусное, бля, пиздец. Ну я бы это выбрал. Вот и все. Не густо. Слова силы. Действия. И я не собираюсь прятаться. Я буду пиздиться, как лев львиный. Можно мне там сейф-рум какой-нибудь туда почаще? Я же казуал ебушь. Пошевелить бомжа.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
И это ради этого я сюда пришел.
plot element I found would drive the story.
It's bad.
Go on. Word in.
Ну, как мне это взять?
Алан Вэйк.
The phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Ну, мне надо это словом. Что за бред, блин? Ну, сейчас она хочет, потом не хочет. Ну. Охуеть не встать.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York. Alan Wake.
Блять. Купчина, блядь. Неужели? И это все? Вы необычайно щитры.
I'm lost in the dark.
Отлично, здоровье. Здоровье всегда полезно. Что мне здесь надо?
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. A twisted Bible.
Но...
The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Да, вот цей факт, блядь.
I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. I had a new beat for the story.
Блядь! Ты меня в залупу.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Нормально так.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Даже не хочу оглядываться.
Dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Опа, наш старый добрый знакомый. У меня только 18 патронов. Давайте, стрэш.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Да уж. Отдай сердце.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wэйk. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Not Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Неплохо, неплохо. Но я надеюсь, мне весь этот путь обратно не надо делать.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
I'd felt it. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Да. Ну, пока дробовика у меня нет, пистолет. Будет пистолет.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Underwriter, my right. Writing is the... Underwriter, my right. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. Forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. The dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Короче, это типа я. Только я хуёвый. Погнали домой.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Спасибо, вы очень любезны.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Прям с лифта.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Так, ну она орала, она здесь, блядь, правильно? Сейчас я буду скретчи хуярить. Нихера, вот этот обустроился.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Стакан, бокал. Подбухиваем.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Даром времени не теряла моя девочка.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. It brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Вот у меня аж мурашки.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
Scratch.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Где-то есть еще.
Turns out that word.
Что-то я не нашел. Ладно.
The door wouldn't budge.
Но я чувствую в безопасности себя здесь. А там что было часть 1, часть 2. Давай-ка мы посмотрим там.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. project myself through the dark place to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
Bit by bit.
And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Чаю надо.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
И на этой чудесной ноте, я думаю, нам стоит остановиться. Всем спасибо.